Helping our children achieve requires us to help them have a growth mindset, and that will include setting goals. And I know goals kind of can have a bad reputation for many of us. It's something we don't ever achieve. It just lets us know that, we're not capable, and we do lots of things to sabotage when it comes to goals. And we do this unconsciously, not on purpose. And so our children kind of miss out on this part of progressing in becoming who they want to be. And so today, that's what I'm going to talk about. Some things around goal setting that are vital to understand.
Children are great by their very nature, and we have the privilege and responsibility of raising them. It can be challenging at times. Let's talk about it.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Armstrong. I'm a general and a special education teacher. I've homeschooled my own children for 5 years, so my knowledge comes from the academic world, from life experience, and from studying the things that are not generally taught in the academic world, at least here in America. So let's jump into helping our children through goal setting, help them achieve. Achievement requires us to say, here's where I'm at, and this is where I want to go. And one of the most beneficial ways to do that is by setting a goal. And if goal is a word that just kind of brings up emotions that stop you, consider it a different word. What is it that I want to achieve? What are my dreams? You can change the vocabulary if you have built kind of a negative relationship with any particular word. And I know for some people it could even be dreams, because there's a lot of people out there that say, "Oh, just dream big and it'll just happen." And that's not true. So wherever you might have a negative relationship with the word, a relationship that kind of puts up a block, just think, what's another word I could use that I have a more healthy relationship with that word? Okay, so goals are important. And again, change the word in your head if that's not a word you like. Without goals, we're not really moving forward. And for children, they're often told, this is what you're going to do, this is how you do it. And teachers can be bossy, parents can be bossy, grandparents expect things to be a certain way. There are a lot around that where children are not setting their own goals. They're taking on things from other people. But what happens with that is they become automatons. If there's not somebody to tell them what to do, they just kind of stop, right? Or the other reaction children might have is what I say is going off the deep end. They go the opposite direction. These are the kids who are tired of being bossed around, so they become partiers. They want to, rebel a little bit. Well, you told me I can't do this. Well, I'm going to go do this. And so when we don't teach children about goal setting or achievement setting, we create this opportunity for them not to reach their full potential. And so when we set goals with children, we want to include them in that, and we want to give them as much as is reasonable for age to create that goal. And I do the beginnings of goal setting with children as young as 18 months to 2 years old, depending on the child themselves, because every child develops at a different rate. But as soon as they have enough understanding of our language to set goals, then I have them doing that beginning part. And yes, when they don't have the words and they only understand the words, then I might be saying the words for them and looking for agreement or disagreement or giving choices and seeing which one they prefer. It's that ability to think for themselves, to plan for themselves, because a goal is a plan. And even children, super young, you think, oh, they're just toddlers. Yeah, they're just toddlers. But I mean, toddlers begin with the word no often, right? They have that ability to begin to set goals. And with young children, it might be, we're not talking about goals for 10 years down the road. We're talking maybe goals for the next 10 minutes because their minds don't see down the road. But let's set a goal for right now with the young children. What is it that we want to do in these next 10 minutes? And it can be based around play because children are all about the play. So what is it that we want to accomplish with these toys? Are we going to build a castle? Are we going to build a road or a garage? That is how we begin to set goals with children, right? So what is it that we want to accomplish? What is our goal? And then we can ask, well, what is it we need to get there? Oh, are we going to use the Legos or the wood blocks? How many do we need? Are we going to use the rectangle ones and the round ones? And we begin to teach them what a goal looks like, what getting to a goal looks like. And so even with younger children, we begin this goal-setting mindset, I make a plan of what I want to achieve, that goal, and then I start thinking about, well, what could I use to get me there? Because here's the tricky part. We don't want them to feel they have to know how to accomplish something. If we have to know how to accomplish it, then again we'll shut down because we'll set really, really small goals, because if I don't know how to get there, then I can't set that goal. But when we're asking these young children, oh, are we going to use this or this? We want to add little words in like, well, let's see how that works. Or I wonder if we might end up needing something more. Let's try it. We're going to add in the let's try it and the I wonder, because all that does is open us up for looking for ways we're going to meet that goal. And I know I'm talking about young children, but that's just because sometimes it's easier to see it when we work with the young children. But take these ideas, take these concepts. You can use it for any age, including ourselves. It is simply goal setting. What am I going to achieve? What is it I want to achieve? What are my dreams that I'm shooting for? And then we build up that feeling, that anticipation, and allow us to just be looking, just not be searching really hard and I've got to dig in, but just to have an open awareness of, oh, that could help me. Oh yeah, I'm going to use the round blocks, or you know what, the square blocks weren't quite enough. Maybe I need the square blocks and the round blocks. And it leaves us open for trying, for attempting, for learning, and just for kind of no pressure ways to just continue towards our achievement and our goals. And I know this blows some people's minds. I know that this is a new way of looking at it for many of us. And we're going, well, how do I know I've achieved my goal? Or how do I know? Well, try it. Try it this way. And let go of some of the, well, I have to knows, and see what really is possible. So, children are great by their very natures, and we have that privilege and that responsibility for raising them.
Hi friends, Cynthia Armstrong here. Thanks for joining us today. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel so you can see when new videos come out, and like this one. It is such a responsibility and a challenge to raise great kids, and we are here to help you along that journey to make it as enjoyable and fun and fulfilling as possible. Please check out our website, www.raisinggreatkids.net, and I will leave that in the description below.